Hey everyone, welcome back. Remember the text editor we built earlier in the EC2 dev series? I've got it running on an EC2 instance in AWS, and today I want to tackle a problem you will almost certainly run into when deploying apps on EC2, the case of disappearing IP addresses. Here you can open this connect option to find the IP address, and you can match this where I have deployed. Both are same, 54.147.140.84. Now if I go to the instance panel and try stopping the instance, let's see what happens. So when I stopped it, you can see in the terminal as well, the system will power off now, connection closed by AWS. And if I reload the text editor, it will keep on circling round and round, which means it is not getting any input from the internet. Now if you go back to the instance menu, you can see the public IPv4 address is null, and there is this Elastic IP as well. Now let's restart the instance and see what happens. Okay, the instance is running now. Now what happened is AWS has assigned it a separate IP address which is different from the earlier one. So if we reload the earlier IP address, it will not work. As you can see, it is still buffering. Now to resolve this issue, we have to associate an Elastic IP to our instance. In the side panel, go to Networks and Security and then click Elastic IPs. In the top right, click on Associate Elastic IP Address. So AWS will open this menu for you. Select the region, click the Allocate button. As you can see, AWS instantly associated you an Elastic IP address. Now what we need to do is associate this Elastic IP address to our EC2 instance. In the top right you can find it, or either in the Elastic IPs menu panel as well. Open that, associate Elastic IP address, select the instance you are willing to associate it with, and it is optional to select this private IP address. It is for higher functionality. Now click associate. It will take a little time and your Elastic IP is associated to your EC2 instance. Go back to the instance menu and here you will find okay, it is not updated. Let's refresh the instance. As you can see, the Elastic IP and public IPv4 address both are same. Let's copy the new IP address and paste it here in the search panel. As you can see, the text editor back again, which means our IP is working fine. Now to verify that Elastic IP stays, I will stop the instance once again and start it after stopping it to check if this app reloads on the same IP again. So let me stop it once again. Started the stopping process. Okay, the instance state is stopped. Now go back to your deployment. As you can see, it started buffering, which means the internet is not providing the app. Now I'll go back to the EC2 instance and restart it again from the instance state. Successfully initiated starting. It's running now. Let's go back to the deployment and reload it. And the moment I reload it, it is alive again and I can see my text editor on the same IP address. That's the magic of Elastic IP. It stays even if you stop or restart the EC2 instance. So I have terminated the EC2 instance before releasing this Elastic IP, because if there is a dependency on any service in AWS, you cannot delete the dependent one first. Okay, so now I'll go to the actions panel and select this IP address and release Elastic IP address. So I do not incur additional cost which is caused whenever the Elastic IP is idle. As you can see, Elastic IP cost in AWS. AWS Elastic IP addresses are generally free. When associated with a running EC2 instance, however, you will incur a cost of $0.005 per hour. The three reasons are idle IPs, additional EIPs, and EIPs associated with a stopped or terminated instance. By default, one Elastic IP is free for one EC2 instance, but when the instance is not running, its cost is saved, but the cost on saving the IP address keeps on running. So that might sound an issue for some of the people, but that's how AWS works. And if you want the full walkthrough of deploying apps on EC2 with Nginx, I've got another video on that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.